Good evening, it's meteorologist Michael Fecca. Welcome back to the 9 p.m. all-weather, all-streaming show that we do here every night during the workdays and on weekends. We stream it out to all of our streaming platforms as well as to Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So if you're joining us from either of those places, please feel free to leave us a question or a comment. Hopefully I'll be able to address them as I go through the forecast, but if not, I'll go through at the very end and see if I can answer anything individually for you. So let's get started with a look at our headlines. So what are we tracking here for the next couple of days? Well, for tonight, we have high pressure building in, and that's going to keep things mostly clear overnight tonight and calm winds as well. So that will allow our temperatures to drop down into the upper 30s. And with that increase in moisture, with the ground being wet from all the rain we've had this week, that could lead to some areas of fog overnight into early tomorrow morning. And then we're tracking out more rain once we get into the start of next week, Monday into Tuesday. But the good news is it looks like we'll dry out just in time for the second half of next week, and it's already looking dry and chilly for Thanksgiving. But I'll break down more of those details coming up in our show. But here's a look at our setup right now. We have a cold front that's moving off to our north, not really going to impact us here. But this high pressure system that's off to our southeast or southwest, that's going to continue to push overhead through tomorrow and eventually well off to our east by the time we get into Monday. But really, we weren't tracking out any showers today. All of that was pretty much confined to yesterday and yesterday evening. But what we were tracking out earlier today was a stubborn cloud cover. Here's a look at the loop from this morning into tonight. You can see it was a very gradual clearing process from north to south today. Folks up in Princeton and Gibson County got a little bit of that sunshine much before folks down and along the Ohio River. And I don't even think some folks in Madisonville, Hopkins County, Muhlenberg, or Ohio counties saw any sunshine today at all. I think it actually set before the clouds finally cleared out. So that's unfortunate, but at least we'll stay dry here through the rest of the night tonight. And it already looks like we're starting to pick up on some areas of fog. Henderson picking up on some fog there, 42 degrees right now. Same thing here in Evansville with clear skies, 43 in Owensboro and Madisonville. But looking at our next 12 hours, again, going to stay quiet tonight with clear skies, calm winds. Temperatures will drop down into the upper 30s to right around 40 degrees. And taking a look at our current visibilities, we already have some fog that have developed across the tri-state. Only a half-mile of visibility there in Henderson, a quarter down towards Sturgis, only around 2 miles there in Madisonville. This will likely hang around or possibly even get worse as we go through the night tonight. So looking at our fog forecast, it looks like it actually becomes pretty widespread into tomorrow morning, and then it will gradually dissipate through the morning hours as that sun rises. We'll hang out with mostly sunny skies through tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures will climb back up into the upper 50s. And there's a look at your precipitation chances. We're going to stay dry through tomorrow, but that starts to change on Monday, specifically Monday evening, overnight into Tuesday morning. So let's take a look at that on our longer range European model. High pressure on Monday will push off to our east. That will increase our cloud cover through the daytime hours, and I think we'll actually stay dry Monday during the daytime hours. It's not until after sunset that I don't think we'll start to see some of those showers move in. And then it does look like the heaviest of the rain or the more widespread rainfall moves in during the overnight hours into early Tuesday morning before that gradually clears out here through Tuesday afternoon and into Tuesday evening. And then we have high pressure building in a Wednesday and into the end of next week, just in time for Thanksgiving. So it's going to be dry out there. And in terms of our temperatures, it looks like we'll actually either be slightly cooler than average or right around average for the next 6 to 10 days. So looking at our Thanksgiving Day specific forecast here, we should be topping out somewhere in the low to mid 40s for our highs, with a mix of mostly sunny skies and maybe even a few clouds out there. But it's really going to be a pretty nice day. It's going to be chilly though as well. So perfect for a nice hot meal with family and friends. And looking at our next 7-day temperature trend, we'll also hold on to those temperatures down into the 40s. So we'll be down into the 40s Wednesday through next weekend. Then it starts to look like maybe we'll warm back up to near average by the end of next weekend and into the start of the following week. So very cold. It looks like we also have that more active weather pattern hanging around with us with that storm track just kind of set up right over the Midwest and into the Ohio River Valley. So that means we do have that potential for some above average precipitation within the next 6 to 10 days as well. So let's take a look at that for you. So this is already next weekend. So we're well far out in our model range. So take everything here with a grain of salt. But it looks like another storm system may work its way up from the southwest by the time we get into Saturday. That'll bring in some showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms Saturday night into Sunday. And then it looks like we even have lingering rain chances through Sunday evening, with maybe even a few more showers possible into Monday of the following week. So again, lots of opportunity for more showers and even a few more storms there, but nothing too huge or major coming down the pipeline as of right now. So looking at your next 7 days, quiet here through tonight and into tomorrow. We do have some areas of fog that will develop, overnight into early tomorrow morning. So be aware of that. If you have any driving plans overnight or into early tomorrow morning, give yourself some extra time and use some caution, especially with those reduced visibilities. But once that fog burns off tomorrow morning, we'll be left with mostly sunny skies, and then we'll start to see the clouds roll back in throughout the day on Monday, with some showers moving in primarily Monday night into early Tuesday morning, and then high pressure clears us out and dries us out and cools us down by the second half of next week, just in time for Thanksgiving. All right, so let me take a look at our comments here. Lenny Howard asking, why can't I get alerts on Facebook? I'm not sure what you mean by alerts, like if our live stream goes up, are you wanting to be alerted for that, or something else? Let me know. That probably will be a Facebook problem. There's not really much that we would be able to do about it if that's the case. Jeanette says, good evening. Same thing to you, Suzanne. And Cheyenne, good evening to you as well. Zach is asking, is Evansville going to get daily severe weather for all of the first week of December? He saw some hype on social media. I think probably what you saw, and maybe some people are taking it there already, is the fact that we do still have that, more active storm track moving through with multiple areas of low pressure throughout the first week of December. As of right now, nothing screams severe weather, but of course, with any low pressure systems moving through, we're always going to have that chance for precipitation. And of course, if you're on the right side of the low, you always will have that chance for a thunderstorm or two, but at least nothing that I would say daily chances for severe weather, just mostly more in the way of rainfall and more shower activity, and a little bit cooler through the first week of December. But that is all the questions that I am seeing. So I'm going to hop off the live stream and I'll send you guys over to 14 News at 10. But keep in mind, we aren't actually on air tonight with our shows. We are actually all on streaming. So the same way you're watching us right now is going to be the same way you're going to get your 10 o'clock news. So whether you're joining us through the app, on our YouTube page, Facebook page, through our website, you'll want to go right back to those places for 10 p.m. to get the latest news and weather. So until then, everybody, stay safe and have a great rest of your night.